It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. On the road, they know this is a winnable game, but it won't be easy. A quality team with their home fans behind them, always a tough challenge to overcome. And what a shootout we're going to have tonight, a battle of offensive juggernauts. Shaq, what are some things these teams can do to try to gain an advantage?
Well, you got to impose your style of play as early as possible. You got to be versatile in the ways you score. You're just going to go out and do what you do.
Well, that's just saying be aggressive, Danny. That's it. Aggressive is the most undervalued and then at the same time overused statement. But aggressiveness means getting done what you want to get done. That's what you have to do. That's when you're aggressive.
Shaq, did you understand what he just said?
I sure did not.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
The crowd is assembled at BMO Harris Bradley Center looking for a Bucks victory here in Milwaukee. And we've got it right here for you on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets in Houston.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo came to the NBA as an unheralded 19-year-old from Greece, but he's been a quick study at the NBA level. One reason? He actually takes notes. He said, "We all make mistakes, and your mind can't remember them all. I write what I did wrong and what worked. I'm going to keep it going. Someday, I'll have a collection." And with that dedication, Kevin, the sky is the limit for the Greek freak.
Boy, that's fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? We should have a fan favorite here tonight. Two fast break teams. Lots of highlight reel plays. Doris, what can either side do to try and slow down the other?
Well, both teams love to take turnovers and turn them into highlight reel dunks. So one, you've got to take high quality shots, take care of the basketball, make sure you're getting good shots every trip, Kev.
So the Bucks win the tip. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. And it's Hill in at the 1. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
And just like that, first lead of the game.
Well, this is how you want to get out of the gate. Set the tempo. Perfect way to open this up.
James against Parker. Love outside. Off target from outside. Cleveland on defense. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
I'd say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Middleton dishes to Henson. Back to Middleton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, the defense better take notice because you can't let guys get comfy shooting from their spots.
Screen by Smith. Hill kicks to James. Yep, that one goes. James has got his second basket of the night.
Just a high percentage look for LeBron. I mean, he's so good in the post.
Henson with the screen. Bledsoe passes to Henson. Low block shot on the way. And James pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smith dishes to Thompson. Back to Smith. No good on the triple. Fast break, Milwaukee. And here we go. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Love kicks to Hill. It's good. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
That guy's not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You know, we think J.R. Smith is just a shooter, but make no mistake, he has no problem attacking the rim.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's the lob, Antetokounmpo, and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And no doubt they relied upon that three-point shot to provide a big chunk of their scoring. That's been a trend in the modern NBA, and they took that philosophy and ran with it.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the screen from Thompson. LeBron passes to Thompson. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. He tries for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
Cavaliers trailing. Outside Hill. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
You simply can't allow LeBron to get going from there. He knows how to get into a comfort zone from any spot on the floor.
Parker against Love. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Love. Parker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Now here is Hill. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington.
I'll tell you, the freak athleticism of Eric Bledsoe is eye-popping. He has unbelievable burst in the open floor that can make even elite guards look like they're standing still.
Here's Hill. Down is Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Hill kicks to James. Love against Parker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, it's interesting. Kevin Love almost 2 different players, right, guys? I mean, a bruising offensive rebounder who can battle inside, but also a skilled perimeter shooter. That's a rare combination.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
First free throw is good. And the three-point shot is a growing part of Kevin Love's game.
Well, I think it's certainly something he's added since coming to the NBA. From barely shooting any early on in his career where he was a flat back-to-the-basket scorer, now three-pointers account for almost half of his field goal attempts.
Both free throws good from Love.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Bledsoe dishes to Henson. Feeds to Parker. There's the pick. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love. And Greg, when Jabari Parker is healthy, he has shown that he can be a go-to scorer in this league.
Parker reminds me a bit of how Carmelo Anthony looked at the same age. His ability to just blow by defenders is going to always be something he can lean on. Just fantastic with how efficient he is at this age.
That's good from Parker. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And now teams getting into the middle of the season. The truth is, it's a grind, Doris. You know it. You've covered it. 82 games. In your opinion, is that the right amount in terms of 82 games in a regular season?
I would say to you, it doesn't matter if it's the right amount. I think the reality is this is the business of the NBA. It's been 82 games for as long as I can remember, certainly in my lifetime of fandom, Kevin. So the reality is what we need to do is address the schedule. And you're starting to see that. Shortening the preseason. Stretching out those windows where you're not getting 4 games in 5 nights and the back-to-backs, particularly when there's back-to-back on national television. 82 games is going nowhere from a business standpoint. Let's make those 82 games the best we can by lengthening the season.
The shot's good from Henson.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pick up by Hill. Smith inside, defended by Middleton from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Parker's shot is off.
He does the hard part, gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
LeBron kicks to Hill. The 3, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Hill's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I think it takes a lot to throw George Hill off his game. He is so masterful, so under control, even with a defender in his grill.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg, especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Here's Parker following the basket by Kevin Love. Here's Henson. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
Hill kicks to Thompson. James outside. Pass to Love. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Doris, coming into the NBA, Love's game was centered around the basket, a double-double machine.
Well, think about this, Kev. One of 5 players in the last 3 decades to average over 15 rebounds for an entire season. He did that in 2011. And he still remains a factor on the boards because he's got terrific understanding of positioning and great lower body strength.
Shots. Loop shots.
And that one falls for Love.
And you look at the Bucks in this roster, and the one constant at every position, length. I mean, great height and wingspan. Giannis and Maker, just to name a few.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Thompson. Rodney Hood comes in for James. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Clarkson in for Hill. Now, here's Brogdon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 13 feet away. Korver, good. Korver's got his first 2 points of the night. And when so much of the NBA is trying to capitalize, Greg, on small ball, the Bucks said they're going to go for tall ball if they can make it work.
And what the length and height gives the Bucks is a few things. One, you get matchup advantages at least at a few positions on the floor. Great coverage in the passing lanes. And remember now, the half court is much bigger because of the impact of the three-point shot. You need size, skill, and activity to be able to guard that far from the basket.
No one covering. Love's got 9 points.
Boy, Love worked to develop that three-point game, and it's so important to his success.
Brogdon the pass to Muhammad. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Hood with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shoots over Muhammad. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's about improved conditioning for Muhammad, making him a half step quicker on the drive, still strong enough to finish through contact.
Outside Hood. Clarkson up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Love, no good. Bucks trail by 6. And here's the fast break. Here's Maker. Great D that time from Love. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The 3 from Korver. Good on the triple. He has 5.
Well, this is Korver's game, right? A phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. You know he's ready to fire on the catch.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Doris, Shabazz Muhammad, a player that has slid nicely into that 6-man role, comes in looking to score, but does so in an efficient manner and can help his offense without taking too many shots.
Right, Kev. You don't find too many 6th men who will come and consistently shoot over 45%. Shabazz Muhammad has done exactly that, and it's rare to have that kind of efficiency off the bench.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you look at the Cavs offense, right? It's all about drive and kick. They put the ball into the hands of LeBron and space the floor with that shooting. It's a sort of pick your poison situation.
Zizic is checked in for the Cavaliers. And so he hits both. And the Cavs last season first in the league in catch and shoot three-pointers made.
Right, #1, Kevin, in corner threes, and that was by a big margin. They put the ball in the hands of their stars and then position shooters around those two.
That's a 2 from Korver. Misses off the right eye.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Brogdon. 7-point differential. And Teletovic kicks to Dellavedova. Teletovic the screen. From 11 feet away, and he gets it back. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Bucks second. In third, the Cavaliers.
And both squads extremely adept in transition. They like to get out and run, guys. And this is a battle of greyhounds.
That free throw good from Dellavedova. Doris, a lot of great catch-and-shoot players in this league, but who's the best right now at creating space for his shot off the dribble?
I'd say, respectively, the point guards that we saw in the NBA Finals, Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving, and they go about their business a little bit differently. Obviously, it's the handle of Kyrie Irving and his ability to not only navigate tight spaces, but his ability to finish with both hands and the creativity and the English sometimes necessary. For Steph Curry, it's the majesty and the danger of guarding the three-point shot, which then he combines with that ability to shake and bake and go off the dribble. Really tough contains both of them.
I like how you mentioned the finish, because the finish sometime you can get in there and make it look great, but you can't get the two.
You got to put the points on the board, baby.
The Bucks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And the technical free throw is good. And a big story for the Bucks team is that they are slated to play their last season here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And then starting in 2018, they'll be playing next door at what should be a beautiful complex.
Yeah, and it was part of the plan to keep the Bucks happy and playing here in Milwaukee. Goal is to have the venue act as a new centerpiece for the downtown district, and it seems like a fantastic place to build a state-of-the-art NBA arena. They hold the early advantage on the glass.
For Milwaukee, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That free throw good from Maker.
And this Cavs payroll last season, I mean, the highest in NBA history, with luxury tax penalties in the tens of millions. And we saw some friction as they looked to control salary, and LeBron pushed them to add more talent.
Second free throw, no good. And the Cavaliers were able to add some key veteran help at the trade deadline.
Yeah, some key contributors they were able to get off of waivers as well. That's how the rich get richer. But with LeBron talking about the team being top heavy, they needed to add some depth.
Here's Muhammad following the score by Rodney Hood. Hood against Muhammad. Shot clock at 6. Over Hood. Muhammad, no luck. Here's Zizic. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Clarkson. And Maker sends it back. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
Well, you just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
We've got Shabazz Muhammad. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Maker in at the 5. Roman the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. For Milwaukee, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
You know, I think the one area where Muhammad seems to get more comfortable each year is the free throw line.
Muhammad hits them both.
And a Kyrie's trade demand over the summer, a reflection of his frayed relationship with LeBron. James, with a forceful personality, it seems that may have grated on Irving.
Hood gets the bucket.
I think given his size, Rodney Hood can be very efficient on the interior. This guy feels at home in the paint.
Brogdon kicks to Muhammad. Over Hood. Muhammad, no luck.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
They set the pick. Here's Clarkson. To the middle, stolen by Brogdon. Fast break, Milwaukee. Muhammad with the ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hood.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Maker. Averaging about 11 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
5 on the clock. Out of hand on it. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in.
Well, second chance points can come from extreme effort on the offensive glass. Case in point there.
The dish to Clarkson. And the pass to Zizic. Over Maker, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Bucks trail by 7. Up top, Brogdon. He's covered by Clarkson, and Muhammad gets it to go.
What you love about Muhammad, his hands are always ready to catch the ball and his mind trained on the bucket.
Clarkson dishes to Korver. They set the screen. Here's Zizic. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Brogdon kicks to Muhammad. Over Hood. Got a piece of it. Nance outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now here is Dellavedova. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Brogdon. And that one comes up a bit short. Cleveland leading by 7. Korver kicks to Clarkson. He feeds it to Hood. Zizic passes to Hood. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hood's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And you look at Ante Zizic, the forgotten player in the big trade, a young center, legit size and strength, and he also played under David Blatt, the former Cavs coach in Europe. And Zizic has a lot of upside. One reason he was desired so much in the trade. Croatian, part of that golden generation, drafted 23rd overall in that 2016 draft, but ended up staying overseas.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. James comes in for Hood. J.R. Smith's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in for Clarkson. Here's Hill. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. The screen from Thompson. They set the pick. Here's Smith. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jabari Parker.
And guys, you have to be careful in how you guard Smith. He's so good at drawing contact.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
2 shots.
That one is off. Doris, you ended a very successful college career a few years before professional women's basketball was fully established. How much Do you wish you could have had a chance to go pro and play in what is now the WNBA?
How about this, Kev? The last 10 minutes of my senior season, the last 10 minutes of my final game, I blow out my knee. Otherwise, I would have gone to either Sweden or Ireland to play professionally. But sure, of course I wish the WNBA was formed. It came 10 years after my graduation in 1987. Oh, what could have been.
Yeah. And Doris is thriving, right? I mean, there is such a following for the WNBA.
Last year's finals may be the most competitive in history. It's really grown leaps and bounds.
So fun to watch.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. It's back to Hill, stolen by Bledsoe. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Smith against Middleton. James kicks to Smith. Back to James. And no good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. To the left side wing. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Improving catch-and-shoot game. Bledsoe no longer needs to put the ball on the floor to get his points.
Right on the bucket. Zizic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
And here's Bledsoe. He had 22 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Just terrific vision right there from Smith to keep the ball moving for a score.
Bucks trail by 7. And Middleton kicks to Parker. Henson with the screen. There's a screen. Pocket 6. Parker with it. Picked up by Thompson. Kept alive. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Hill up top. Guarded by Bledsoe. Down low. Zizic. And Henson pulls it down. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's LeBron, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
You know what's remarkable to me is how durable and how consistently great LeBron has been. It almost appears to me, guys, he's superhuman. You expect at some point age will start to take its toll, but he's done an amazing job of using his body and keeping it right.
LeBron is at an age where you usually see players in the downslope of their careers.
Well, certainly, Kevin, this guy, when you factor in playoffs and international play, there's a lot of miles on that body. You combine that with the fact that he's top 6 all-time in minutes, it's incredible how successful he's been. Remember, this guy takes extraordinary care of his body.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Now here's Henson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there. 13 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher
than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick, and if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Doors with every team looking to spread the floor, get that space. Most big men are being asked to increase their range. Is the practice time going into that taking away from working, for instance, on other fundamentals that a big guy should be working on?
Here's how you know this is for real. When you hear Dwight Howard talking about the fact that this guy is going to spend an entire summer trying to develop the range because he wants to extend his playing career.
Sure.
Dwight Howard at one time was the single most dominant back to the basket, low post center. They surrounded him with shooters. They put him in pick and roll, and he was an absolute monster. You know what? I don't know if it'll take away from the other fundamentals for the center. I do know that the role of center has drastically changed in the NBA. You know, he didn't need the leaner with the defense playing off him, but it was sure in his rhythm.
Smith dishes to LeBron, and James throws it down.
Doesn't come as any surprise so far in this game that LeBron's stamp is all over it. Simply a dominant player.
And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. There's one trend we've seen in the league, and emphasis on getting back defensively rather than pounding the offensive glass. I think of San Antonio a little bit when I think about that. Why is that, you think?
You know, I don't know if this is something cyclical and we'll eventually see teams emphasize getting to the offensive glass as a means to help them win. But one of the most dangerous aspects of the NBA right now is transition 3 opportunities. We're not even seeing teams get back to the hoop and build their defense out. At this point, they're sprinting to the 3-point line and then building back toward the hoop. So a drastic difference. We'll see if it changes at any point.
Now here is Hill. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Right block shot.
Well, the athleticism, the freakish wingspan, Bledsoe with all the physical tools to become an elite defender.
It's taken away by Smith. Knocked loose, stolen by Bledsoe. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Antetokounmpo on the follow. On to Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's James. Here's Love, another shot, and the layup is up and in. Love's got 11.
You know, that's what you like to see from Love, fighting inside to get a score off a missed opportunity.
And the rejection by LeBron. And Hill has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. He's got 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bledsoe kicks to Parker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Henson. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Milwaukee.
One shot. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, we the North starting to turn out some players, right? Out of Toronto, Canada, Tristan Thompson. He doesn't have the most expansive offensive skill set, but guys, his motor is as good as it gets.
Now here's Thompson. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks on the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Fires the 3. Smith, no good. And Thompson, one of the most relentless rebounders in the NBA.
Well, this is the elite skill he brings to the table. His durability and nightly effort on the boards make him a hugely valuable player, worthy of that contract.
Now here's Bledsoe. Following the miss by J.R. Smith, Henson sets a screen for Bledsoe. Henson with the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Henson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Akers checked in for John Henson. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Parker. Muhammad, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Thompson. Hood comes in for James. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Clarkson in for George Hill. Now, here's Clarkson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Love in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Hood against Muhammad. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hood. Rebounded by the Bucks. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Brogdon. Maker passes to Brogdon. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Kicks it to Muhammad. It's off his leg, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Off the inbound pass. The shot, no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lou. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Greg, there's no doubt. This guy has been superb at moving the ball and getting all of his guys going on the offensive end.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, The two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Hill is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
One shot, mind the lanes.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
Bledsoe dishes to Henson. Pass to Antetokounmpo and stolen by Love. LeBron outside to the wing right side. There's the feed to Hill. The screen from Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And it's off the back rim. No good. Bucks trail by 16. Parker kicks to Bledsoe. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bledsoe. And Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. I mean, opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score.
Well, yet another 5-star, one-and-done player coming out of Kentucky. Bledsoe was the 18th pick in the 2010 draft and looking very much the steal at that spot now.
Now here is Hill. Here's James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. James has got 17.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Middleton on the wing. He kicks it to Henson. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. Smith inside, defended by Middleton. To the inside, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Hill passes to Thompson. It's back to Hill. He dishes it to Thompson. LeBron outside. Here's Love. Excellent D there from Parker. Bucks trail by 15. Over Love. Kept alive. Here's Antetokounmpo. The putback. It's good on the putback. That's 10 points for Henson.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here is Smith. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Here's Bledsoe. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And we take a look here at the shot chart for Cleveland.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Puts it up. That one rolling around and rims out.
My goodness, get right in his grill and force him to alter the shot. That's tough defense in the post.
Here's Smith, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
Well, I'll tell you, for a long time, the reputation of J.R. Smith, not ideal. But, you know, a little bit of poor decision-making, unfocused defensively. He's really matured. He's gotten better on and off the court.
And J.R. Smith, a natural offensively, but Doris's defense has come a long way, too.
Amazing what winning titles can do. You start to appreciate what it takes to be successful. And you go back to his offense, though. A very good three-point shooter, even under great defensive pressure.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, and Smith needs to continue to work on improving his shot from the free throw line.
Zizic is checked in for Kevin Love. Smith hits them both. The Cavs' Tyronn Lue said he never envisioned coaching during his playing career, but Doc Rivers saw something in him.
Well, Doc likes to say that Ty just had a way of bringing people together, a way of connecting. At the same time, Lue is tough enough to speak the truth and point out things that others might be reluctant to say.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 15. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. James outside. And Thompson kicks to Hill. Over Bledsoe, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
There's that wingspan of Bledsoe, once again showing up in the stat sheet, this time with the block.
Cleveland leading by 12. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Smith dishes to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Bucks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Bledsoe passes to Henson. Henson with the screen, dishes it to Parker. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Smith with it, now guarded by Middleton. They set the pick. Hill kicks to James. Passes it to Thompson. He can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Over to the left wing. Bledsoe with room to shoot. Almost, but it rolls out. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Parker outside. In the corner, Middleton with it. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's 11 points for Chris Middleton.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Screen by Smith. Hill passes to Zizic. And it's good for 2. Zizic has got 10 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. James, no good.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Parker's shot is off.
I'll tell you, that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Second chance shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
You know, guys, I'm not sure Smith gets enough credit for how well he uses his body inside. Earned his trip to the free throw line.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Thon Maker's checked in for John Henson. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Chris Middleton. And Brogdon subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Cavaliers, Nancy's checked in for Thompson. Rodney Hood comes in for LeBron. And it's Clarkson in for Hill. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And we watch Giannis out there. He just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blend of size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
Here's Clarkson following the 3 by Milwaukee. Here's Hood. Softly drops in the floater. Hood's got 10 points in the game.
Beautiful form on the floater. Rodney Hood continues to develop that offensive arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
A different look for Milwaukee. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Parker. And it's Muhammad in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Korver's checked in. Now here is Dellavedova. 7 points in the game. Here's Muhammad. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Clarkson. They set the pick. Feeds it to Hood. Pass to Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hood dishes to Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Muhammad. That's tipped. On the wing, Korver. Defended by Dellavedova. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Muhammad's got it over Hood. The dish to Dellavedova. Muhammad against Hood. Makes it off the glass. He's got 12.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The pass to Dellavedova. Shoots over Korver, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Cleveland leading by 13. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Korver in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Korver's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, this to me speaks to the work ethic of Korver. He's put in a ton of time practicing shooting over contested defense. What a pretty shot.
Muhammad, no luck.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Here's Nance. Over to Ledovich. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
Dellavedova from outside connects from three-point range. Dellavedova's got 7 points here in this quarter. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Clarkson. To the middle, Zizic, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them. Tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
Clarkson against Brogdon, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard. He's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
Now here's Brogdon. Here's Maker. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Now here's Korver. He's got 8. Over Dellavedova. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he makes the first. And Kyle Korver, one of the league's all-time great shooters, still holds the single-season mark for three-point percentage at over 53%. He did that back in 2010.
Well, Kev, his floor spacing ability with that three-pointer is just so crucial to the team's success. This guy draws so much defensive attention, and think about it. An open three might as well be a layup for this guy.
Now, here's Brogdon. And that one, good. Maker's got 7.
I love to see them pound it inside like that, not settling for the perimeter shot.
Love with the screen on Brogdon. Brogdon against Clarkson. He feeds it to Love. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 15.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Brogdon. To the right side. From 17 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Korver passes to Nance. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Parker.
And there isn't a whole lot of positives that you can take away from his performance from the mid-range game so far. A lot of chances have come up empty for him, but he seems intent on taking jumpers out there. Something's got to give.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brogdon kicks to Muhammad. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in. Muhammad's got 12 points in the game.
We're talking about a powerful player inside for his position. Muhammad takes it strong.
Clarkson dishes to Hood to the wing on the left. Here's the teardrop. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Bucks trail by 17. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
What a nice move by Muhammad. Aggressive attacking off the bounce.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Muhammad. And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Here's Clarkson. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Right wing. No one near Teletovic as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. Teletovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Cleveland riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Contest 2s, right? We'll contest the 2s and contest 3s, but no layups.
Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else right now, willing to give in other areas.
And you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night, and that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Maker out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Muhammad. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Nance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And some changes here for the Bucks. Henson's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Chris Middleton comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Brogdon. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. LeBron comes in for Hood, and George Hill's subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. For 3, Bledsoe sinks the triple. Bledsoe's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks.
Not always the most consistent perimeter threat, but Bledsoe makes the defense pay on this one.
James against Muhammad. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Bledsoe passes to Henson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. A different look for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker comes in for Maker. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Muhammad. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Smith checked in for Kyle Korver. And the second free throw, good. Cleveland leading by 13. Hill kicks to Love. Here's James. J.R. Smith on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, J.R. has no problem drilling a shot from that kind of range.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over LeBron. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
Hill dishes to Thompson. On the wing, James. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And they're pushing it up. Middleton against Smith. Parker sets the screen for Bledsoe. Back to Middleton. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen. Shoots off the screen. 4 on the clock. And Thompson sends it back. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers leading by 14. James in the post. Antetokounmpo defending. And the basket by Hill.
Yeah, this guy takes a ton of three-pointers. George Hill is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Milwaukee's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And Middleton kicks to Henson. Screen by Parker. Bledsoe for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From 11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. James has got 19 points.
Yeah, simply doesn't seem to matter how many players LeBron has around him on the inside. He finds a way.
Bledsoe kicks to Parker. Henson with the screen. Shot off the pick. That one drops for him. That's now 8 points for Jabari Parker.
Yeah, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to James. Hill passes to Love. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Hill. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
How about the dogged determination from George Hill? Reliable at finding ways to score down deep.
And here's Bledsoe. Screened by Parker. And Middleton kicks to Henson. That one no good. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland leading by 19 points. Hill dishes to James. It's back to Hill. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Henson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Nobody near Parker. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
The screen from Thompson. Smith with a wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From 20 feet out. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Thompson. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And this is really good defensive pressure, whether he gets the block or not.
No, Greg, you're absolutely right. This is strong defense. It's about making the shooter feel uneasy, and that's what he did.
Now Smith. Thompson, a screen on Middleton. The screen from Thompson. James, the pass to Smith. And it's denied. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 13. James outside. Thompson against Antetokounmpo. And Thompson kicks to James. Over Henson. That's short off the rim.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Two shots. Foul. Two. Two shots.
That's good from Henson. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Cleveland leading by 12. Smith kicks to Hill. Stolen by Bledsoe. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Love with the screen for Hill. They get a hand on it. Pass to Thompson to stop the drought. The kick out to LeBron. LeBron with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Basket good.
What a turnaround in the second half. So much more accurate overall.
Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Hill. It's a pick by Love. Inside, over Bledsoe. And it's Love missing. Bucks trail by 7. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Cleveland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Free throw drops for Smith. Both free throws good from Smith.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Now here's Parker. The feed to Henson. Over Thompson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Yes, that goes in. And 12 points for Smith.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there, always looking to expand on his game.
Here's Middleton, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Now here's James. Smith outside. Back to LeBron. And he goes big with the dunk right over John Henson.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another unleash chaos moment.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Cleveland leading by 9. The screen from Thompson. James dishes to Smith. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Antetokounmpo, just incredibly talented, a long, lanky, athletic powerhouse of a player.
Two shots.
He's off on the first.
And one thing you notice with Giannis is just how much better this team is with him on the floor. What he brings on offense and defense is as huge as any player in our league.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, with Giannis, the team is so much more dangerous with him on the floor offensively, and the numbers back it up.
Yeah, Giannis, one of the few difference makers who can impact the game on both ends. Causes a ton of turnovers with his D, but also can facilitate or carry a team with his offense.
And it's in there. 14 points for Henson.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
James, the pass to Thompson. He kicks it to Hill. Back to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bucks trail by 6. Middleton on the wing. All sorts of time. But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
You know, you have to be an absolutely tireless worker to rack up 20-plus boards.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And the first one drops.
And you know, if you foul Love, he's going to make you pay at the free throw line.
He's off on the second. Bucks trail by 7. For 3, Middleton. They get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Henson with the screen. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he has the chops for this. Raising the intensity when it matters most.
Right, you love the aggressiveness. This guy is willing to take over at the key opportunities.
One shot.
Well, you knew he was going to come through there. The more that's riding on it, the better he seems to be.
It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for Hill. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. for three. Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
Now here's Middleton. Henson with the screen. Bledsoe kicks to Parker. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Parker's got 10 points here in the second half. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. LeBron outside. Pick up by Hill. And Henson sends it back. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
And it's easy to see that Antetokounmpo is a leader, unselfish and committed to making his guys better.
Hill with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Hill dishes to Love. It's back to Hill. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And I think, Kevin, the leadership that George Hill offers is invaluable. This guy is a phenomenal floor general.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 5. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Love.
And he's been out there doing his thing, just dominating on the glass. There aren't many players who put more into their rebounding than he does. And we saw that again tonight. Nobody could match his effort on the board.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. So he gets them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1-possession game now.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Now here is Smith to the paint. Here's James. It's in!
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Well, this is what they're left with, needing a fast bucket, then a foul.
Well, it's desperation time, and you don't have a ton of time to play around with. They know it. Got to get to work.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Great D that time from James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, they have to be feeling a little bit more comfortable after the free throws add to their lead.
James against Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Teletovic. The tray. It doesn't go for him. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, congrats on the win. Are you guys gaining confidence, and what are you figuring out?
Just that we need to continue continuity. We really need to pick it up on the defensive end. Offense, we can get whatever we want really at any time, but the defense is where we're going to need to get better.
That is somewhere where you have to tighten up, Kevin. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.